Hello there, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of The Sleepers. I'm Icon, and today we will do a lot of wonderful things. So, first off, we're going to obviously discharge our batteries. That's very unexpected and oh so Rimworld. So, excuse me while I'm quenching the fire at our science table. Seems like the last scientist working here left some experiment unchecked. So, thanks to your wonderful help and ideas and comments, you guys gave me a solution to my problem. So, I don't know who brought up the idea, but thanks for that. I'm going to change Gracie's role in this whole game. She's going to be a moral guide for now. I really had no clue that you can swap these roles so flexibly, and I'm really grateful for certain somebody pointing that out. You're awesome. So what we're going to do, since this is all just a simulation, Gracie is just doing a class swap now, and as a priestess, she has access to the conversion skill, which allows you to do a severe reduction of faith on the victim every 3 days, which is awesome, which is exactly what I need, because our cult must grow. Well, it's not a cult, it's the truth, but, you know, it's what heathens say and what we say. It's just the good old game. Alright, so beyond that, I feel like we are in a pretty good situation wealth-wise, but, you know, Rimworld, being in a good situation wealth-wise can also be a problem. So, these guys left me a short bow. Good quality. Thanks, guys. It's just what I needed. Didn't I despise these things? Yeah, they literally took a poop on my doorstep. Yeah, it's what you get from the Southeast Readerians. Rude simulations. But we need them, you know. They are our best trade partners for now. Southeastern Omilium. Okay, they got steel there. Really want to travel over there and buy some stuff, but we just don't have enough people here. That whole conversion shenanigans is taking pretty long, but, well, I am quite optimistic that we're going to be in a good spot there sooner or later. Major asthma. Poor thing. Come on, Berg. Sweep up the puke. Who wants to eat next to you, right next to puke? Sometimes you have to do the little things in Rimworld, because your people, they are obviously completely immune to concepts like, oh, I don't like my environment, let's change it. It's completely foreign to them. So Gracie needs to take a sweep if she hates her environment. That's just what you have to do. Look change desired. So let's say she will automatically use an available styling station and choose a look. Okay. So, probably already did that. This is a cool idea, but it's somehow hard to see. So, Sir is suffering from hypothermia. Well, the 64-year-old lady wearing nothing more than a cowboy hat miraculously collapsed while trying to butcher in the freezer with -9 degrees Celsius temperature. Rimworld stories. Come on, Berg. Get that old lady out of the freezer. Can't we just make some clothing? Did I really suspend this important project so much? No, of course I didn't. Just didn't have the materials most of the time. So, okay. What's the most important thing? Pants or or shirt? Let's start with a pair of pants. I mean, I consider both equally important, but what can I do? Oh no, our people are also horrible crafters. Burke is already awake again, but she just needs a rest, you know. So there's also a problem with Burke. Burke is a convertible element of our settlement. She's still believing in these imperial shenanigans here, folk feudalism. What's that even? Let's see what Burke's believing in. The architects announced their presence from the sky and mind and obviously wish to be known by all. The architects have no interest in judging us one by one. They await a single people who can demonstrate our worthiness by acting morally as one. In the future, the architects will judge the loyalty of humanity. Those that did not simper or boast will be lifted to transcendence. Actually, RNG gave me a wonderful explanation why Berg and Gracie just don't go well together. It makes more sense than I expected. Wow. There are no coincidences. Jokes aside, this actually makes bloody sense. So I guess as soon as I can, Berg is going to be allowed to go I don't care. Let's see. Or another option to take this narrative would be to keep Berg in my ranks, just to have somebody to prove wrong in the end. That would be something Gracie could do as well. It would make sense too. Solar Flare! Come on, sir. You can now butcher in the freezer again without falling to the ground. Berg wants to meditate. Yeah, recreation is crap. By the way, recreation. There's a thing. Oh boy, we just didn't build the stools. There was so much combat lately that obviously I missed to build some stools. Alright. But luckily we have now access to some regrowing materials, so I'm quite happy about that. Yet still, well, whatever. We're going for the big, luxurious wooden stools. Hell yeah. That's what you do. In the desert, these things are a commodity and not standard. A luxury, not a standard. Converging Raphael, yes, you do you. It's really important that Gracie doesn't drop these things. Okay, and she's already working. At least Gracie knows what she's doing. Unlike Berg. Berg was also doing what she's supposed to do. What's happening here? I'm suddenly very, very distrustful. Something bad must happen. Soon. Very, very soon. Speaking about bad things and soon, there's 3 friggin' boobalopes here, and they're eating my potatoes. Dang. I hate it when that happens. They're in the midst of my crops, and my crops will burn, and if I shoot them, they might even go and herd revenge. Okay. This is more complicated than it looks like. So, sir, did you now grab yourself a pair of pants? She does. Wonderful. Everything is going according to plan. This is rather spooky. Normally, these people don't behave like that. Even the conversions go in time. Okay. So, we just need to do something about the boomalopes. And to add insult to injury, they are also grazing right next to my wind turbines. Which means, if it would happen to kill them, they would explode right next to my wind turbines. And sadly, these wind turbines have a pretty high flammability. Difficulties. Well, this is better. This is down here, this is what we call scorched acres here. So. But I should wait until Raphael is converted. It's better to have 5 guns than 4 guns. Or, well, 4 guns instead of 3 guns, because Victoria is just not... She's not made for fighting. It's not her thing. Ever since she lost half her lung. So, probably should do something here. Let's do something here. A neat and nice stockpile zone for the drug production. So, we're going to store smoke leaves and the produced smoke leaf joints. Ugh. What have I done? Let's do it. I'm so happy that these are standardized, implemented now with the newest version of the Rimworld. So we're going to put that on a priority, on a high priority. So Berg should now drop her product right next to her. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. So how's the conversion going? Reformed Nova Wahhabism. What's that actually? The universe was void. Then Al-Mumin, bored with eternity, fashioned man and woman from stone. Al-Mumin looked around him and saw the weak, sullen, and despised, and he, in turn, slew them each in blazing glory. What? Okay. The faithful fought the unbelievers, and Al-Mumin said, "Fight them everywhere in my name until I am worshipped throughout the universe and true peace may finally reign." Oh, reminds me of the Germans in the 1940s. Sissy's Boom Rat. Sissy will join us if we get rid of the 4 man-hunting boom rats chasing her. We will and can do that. Because by now, there's a wonderful thing for us possible. We can just seal our place shut. The only thing we need to do is a emergency building operation from Gracie, and we're just going to accept that quest, and then we're going to handle these beasts accordingly. Just hope that Gracie will get the job done in time. Yes, she does. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to accept the arrival of Sissy. We don't have a clue, but a gatherer named Sissy, what can go possibly wrong? Gatherer is not the worst of professions. Alright, there comes our new recruit. Wearing human leather duster. Now that sounds sympathetic, and that means she's a psychopath. But beyond that, we have our next non-violent folk feudalist. You guys are kidding me. And to add some more problems to that, she's also too smart, which makes her... Wait a sec, yeah, global certainty loss factor times 50. That's exactly the problem here, too. So, bottom line, there is a wondrously high chance of her... Yeah, she's... Yeah, hi, Sissy. Well... I love that these guys are such a problem. You know, we're going to use her for now. Good side about all that is, I mean, Gracie is not exactly the kind of person who would turn down a NPC for some problems like Believe. So now let's wait until Sissy is safe in there. Boom. And now we're going to forbid these doors that lead outside. Every single one of them. Don't miss a single spot or you're in trouble. But now what has happened? Safe. Dang, that's a real downer. Sissy is just a unfortunate person. Oh no, the visitors are fighting the boom rats. I don't mind. I actually really don't mind. They're taking care of my problem. And the Abiasri kinship people hate me for that. Okay, well, whatever. We don't mind. They're not real anyways, you know. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to hold open these gates. Because they need to be open at all times. Oh look, there's this Hawk person burning. Is he good? Can we save him? I should save him. So, let's hope we can rescue Hawk. Ooh, gotcha, my boy. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to patch this guy up before he dies. Or do we? No, he's just dying in 15 hours. Gracie can have a nice breakfast and... wait a sec, did I click rescue? Of course, capturing him. I'm sorry. We need these people. And the Abiasri kinship is the local nudist tribe, so I don't care. He's definitely gonna have a better life now, and the nudists will meet my bullets with pleasure from our side, so... They are the best faction to steal people from, that's all I want to say. And also Gracie can train her medical skills gloriously. I know she has no talent for that or no passion, but since Gracie is the main person of this campaign, it's really, really important for me that she has the necessary skills. Or... well, we can't convert Raphael anyways right now. Because people with burns, well, I shouldn't use the herbal meds, but whatever. Hawk is supposed to be one of us. With all those burns, she just needs to add tons of patches to him to make him feel better. So, conversion is another day away. Too bad. But what I want to do now... oh well. Let's put Sissy on the job. I mean, one thing we can't deny. This is a pretty talented person, besides her incapability of fighting or unwillingness. So the conflict solidifies between the folk feudalists and the archotechnists. I love that. Everything about ideology is so much fun as of now. Not gonna lie. So we have tons of plant tenders. That's awesome. This is even so awesome that... hey, Birdcam research finally. Wonderful. That I'm able to expand my operations soon. I like that. Okay. Yeah, pretty much everybody here has... Sissy tried to convert Sir to... sorry, guys. You guys are trying to convert my people? That's rough. Pretty much everybody in my colony has, to some sort, a passion for plants, except for Bert. But that's another story. Okay, can we finally convert Raphael? No, not yet. What's wrong with you, man? Also, Hawk. No interaction? That's not what we want to do. First off, we're going to convert you. Or, wait a sec, no, we're going to reduce the resistance first. Because, as a matter of fact, that's the best thing I can do. Next thing, Berg, you are not allowed to warden anymore. I want all those juicy social XP and Gracie, since you are not the next priest. Go away from those prisoners. Just trying to convert them to the wrong side. Ah, poor Hawk. So, well, I'd say Hawk needs a different spot to be, or we need to upgrade that place. Let's just upgrade that place. Let's give this cell some new meaning. And Burke was a pretty decent doctor. Well, let's see. 70% in the darkness, on the ground, in a sullen old cave. Wow. I gotta say, Burke for sure has her qualities. Leading Boomelope to Granite Pen Marker. This place has a history of hosting Boomelopes. It's amazing. This is not the first time that we have Boomelopes here grazing. So what we have to do, I think, is, well, let's put up a growing zone and see if we can feed those poor things with hay grass, and we forbid the cutting. I heard that this is a pretty decent workaround to solve the issue of pens not giving enough food. Let's see if that works out for our good friend, the Boomelope. Because honestly, the prisoners sleeping in the camp fuel depot, what should possibly go wrong? I don't like the idea. We need to move the camp fuel depot. Or, well, we're going to move Hawk into the other cell once the conversion process is done. I mean, it can't take that long. Why can't we convert Raphael? I mean, there's... Okay. 1.8 days ago. What the heck is happening here? Why can't I convert, Raphael? Since 2 days. I don't understand that. Ah, he had a mental breakdown. That's why. So... And diverse thoughts. What? What's diverse thoughts? My truth is so pure and obvious, yet almost all of those around me are captured by evil. It's abhorrent. What the? Come on, dude. It's seriously rude with you guys. I'm just trying to lead you out of the simulation, and you call me abhorrent. God. That's your local friends. Okay, so the Boomalope is here, and the other Boomalopes are there. Wonderful. Do we want to breed Boomalopes? Do we really want that? No, actually not. I'd rather take their leather. But on the other hand... we could earn some money. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, worst case scenario, we're going to earn us the money the other way. But, dang. I would risk... I don't want to risk Gracie at this point, so... Let's see. What happens if I toss a conversion spell? These guys. Certainty reduction 4%. Oh. This is just horrible. I think I'm going to banish these people in the future. Honestly, they have no room in my ranks. They don't even want to be here. They consider me evil. Why are you then staying here and profiting from my evilness? If you guys are so pure, so righteous, go back home to your righteous place. That's what we're going to do as soon as we're stable enough to carry ourselves out of this hellhole. Join us, Raphael. Join us. Huzzah. He's now an Archonexus. You are now free to go wherever you please. One of us. So, next thing. This bed belongs now to Raphael. We don't have enough room for Hawk. Too bad. We can't work on that, though. Gladiator duel. We should do that one day. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct those, and we're going to capture Hawk and carry him into a proper cell where he's able to recuperate better. Alright. The infection has gone good. Wonderful. Sir needs a ranged weapon. Ah, yeah, when she had her collapse there in the freezer, she dropped her gun. Okay, Raphael, you are the... Yeah, you're going to take that shotgun, my man. And then... the next convertee is ready. Certiaid. That's when 38 and certainty meet each other. Okay, so that's really beautiful. I mean, party. Since we can't do that every 3 days, even if he would be in perfect mood, we would chunk his belief down. Yay! We're partying hard. Or something like that. I don't know. Is there... Let's see. Raphael Sissy tried to convert Gracie to her own Idioligion. Gracie was not convinced. I wonder why. Why would Gracie be not convinced? Anybody can tell? Let's gun down that friggin' boogaloo. Come on. If it burns in this area, we don't, we only need to worry about the wind turbines. Perfect. We've got that one. This will explode at a strategically advantageous position. And this one is running away from us, so we can shoo it away from our premises. Oh no, now it's trying to burn the heal root. Oh boy, there we go. It's just what I expected. Scorched Acres is on it, is at it again, but whatever. I'd rather lose some heal root than something important. So this would be another opportunity for me to get a breeding mate for the other Boomalope. Do I want that? It's really a difficult question for me. So the Boomalope is still hungry. It's not eating the hay grass so far. Flash Storm. Okay. No, I'm going to let that thing die. I don't feel ready for ranching yet. Because, you know, it's not necessary for our beliefs. And I have no clue how we're going to be feeding this Boomalope. No, you're supposed to extinguish the fire, Gracie. This is food. Don't we store corpses there? Oh no, they're both important zones. Eh. Okay. Why? Shouldn't be preferred the shouldn't be the preferred zone good enough? It doesn't need to be important, doesn't it? I mean, I could avert the problem by just forbidding fresh corpses on this pile, but sometimes that's really practical too. Okay, so we really need to take care of these guys. They are getting on my nerves because they're trying to convert my people, and that's just outright rude. You don't convert my people convert you. So Victoria is in serious pain. Well, this woman has more scars and lost limbs than anybody in our ranks. So she's on constant 17% pain. Well, what can we do? We could arrest her, but instead I'll let her vent. It's just the simulations going crazy again, Gracie. Hungry pen animals. Gosh. Can we actually feed something there? No, we can't. Ugh. Okay. Well, it's a little bit annoying. What can I do? I don't want to produce kibble at this point. I mean, we probably could. And that would solve the problem to some degree. The other thing would be I could let the animals here eat out of the freezer. Which is a little bit decadent, but considering how much money I got, it's possibly... Yeah, why not? Let's try that. Usually, that's an approach that I wouldn't prefer, but since this place has so much food, it shouldn't be too much of an issue here. War merchant from the Marulo people. Awesome. But it seems like the... Oh, yeah, of course. Let's see. Animal flap. While insulating the temperature. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, wait a sec. Not plain leather. Some crappy leather, please. Light leather? Any light leather here? Any people leather here? Not enough. Dang. Should get rid of Sissy. Turn her into a door. Oh, let's take bird leather. Bird leather is evil. Is even worse than people leather. Okay. So let's say, first off, I want to know if a animal flap is a problem for the freezer temperature. It's not. Okay. So now this poor thing should be able to pick up its food autonomously. At least that's what I hope. And the Enolians are raiding us again. Wait a sec. Is that all? Several... no. Okay. So... alright. They're approaching from this angle. We still got no... we still got no traps or anything like that on this corridor there. My traps that are produced are all used up. But there's this wonderful merchant here. Why is there silver lying around just like that? Alright. Transport pod crash. So, you know, Sissy, there's one thing. Well, we cannot rescue him because we have no beds left. These are for Sissy and Victoria already. Okay. Whatever, you're going to receive the good old sleeping spot, and Sissy is going to rescue you. Because, you know, there is no gain in bringing too many non-violent people to your operation. But by the way, how about bringing all the people? Why is this taking so freaking long? Okay, so this putting up a formation took us so long that we are perfectly able to lure the incoming raid into the trade caravan, which is the best thing that can happen to you. You guys, you do this for me. Huzzah! The traders are fighting for me. We're of course going to support in that area. So here we go. Both parties are fleeing. Awesome. There's this person still being beaten down by a cobra. They didn't make the they didn't expect our tribespeople friends here. So there's a pump shotgun, there's food, there's more food everywhere. Okay, guys, that's our episode for today. I hope you guys had at least as much fun as I did. And we're going to see each other in the next episode. I would be super happy for more helpful comments like this idea with turning Gracie into my priest was awesome. Thanks for that yet again. And, of course, leave a thumbs up on that video if you enjoyed it. And last but not least, check out my channel. Daily content coming up. I'd be more than happy if you subscribed and turned on those notifications. If not, let me thank you one more time for watching, because that's absolutely... See you guys next time. Bye-bye.